Hey guys, welcome back. I'm Miss Comika. This week's edition of Afterwards is Yuri on Ice. It's a new and popular anime that just completed a few months ago, and I talk about it and tell you whether I loved it or hated it. This is actually my first edition of Afterwards, a series where I review or kind of talk about things. Yuri on Ice, a little bit of a background. It's about this character named Yuri, and he's 23, he just finished college, and he's an aspiring figure skater. He's actually quite popular, and he was actually quite successful. He's Japan's shining star in the figure skating world. The only problem with him is that he has very low self-esteem. He's a worrywart, he has anxiety. I personally connect with him a lot, especially when it comes to the worrying or the self-doubt or the anxiety for sure. I definitely struggle with that. So I definitely related to Yuri a lot. I liked him as a character. So basically what happens is he competes in a major competition in the figure skating world, and he totally bombs it, mostly just because he was doubting himself and he just flubbed it. So he returns home to Japan and he decides to assess his situation and see where he's gonna go, because at this point he feels like he's failed. He's not going to be able to pursue his career in the figure skating world anymore, especially since he's 23. The door is slowly closing for him just because he's becoming too old. While he's in Japan, he goes back to his old rink where he used to practice, and he performs one of his idol's popular routines, which is Victor, and he's a 5-time gold medal winner from Russia. So meanwhile, while he's performing this, he's super happy and he's very confident. He completes it, mostly because he's by himself and there's no pressure. However, someone that he used to go to school with, this girl's children, record him and post it on YouTube and says, "Oh my gosh, Yuri from Japan is performing Victor's rendition of blah blah blah," and he performs it perfectly, and so it just blows up, goes viral, and he's super embarrassed, "Oh my god, I can't believe you did that. Victor's gonna find out and he's gonna be super pissed." Well, turns out Victor does find out, and he goes to Japan and he decides that he's going to quit his very successful figure skating career and he's going to become a coach. And not only is he going to become a coach, he's going to become a coach exclusively for Yuri. And he tells Yuri that he sees high potential in Yuri, but he knows that he can only be successful if he has a great coach. And so Victor decides that he's going to be that coach. So that's what this whole series is about, is Victor coaching Yuri, and Yuri has a rival, which is the other Yuri, which is a Yuri from Russia, and he's the complete opposite of Yuri from Japan. He's young, he's vivacious, he's driven, motivated, and he's confident, and Yuri is more standoffish and more quiet and reserved. While both of their names are Yuri, they are definitely rivals, and they just are the yin and the yang. Their relationship is actually quite interesting, but the most interesting relationship throughout the entire series is the blossoming relationship between Yuri and Victor. It's just a beautiful and blossoming friendship that begins, and just where it goes is just, it's a wonderful story. I just loved it so much. The genre that I would describe it is definitely all about the sport of figure skating, but it also becomes just a slice of life, and it turns into a wonderful and lovely romance. And I really don't watch romance anime, but this one is just so good. I loved it. If you've been hearing a lot about Yuri on Ice and you're wondering if you should watch it, yes, you should definitely watch it. I give this anime 5 out of 5 stars. I wouldn't say it's top 5 favorite anime of all time, but I already want to watch it again. So it's just that good that me, somebody who likes to go for the shorter stories, kind of 12 issue series, I already want to watch Yuri on Ice again. So like I said, if you're wondering, should you watch it? Yes, you should definitely watch it. Let me know. Have you guys seen Yuri on Ice and what you guys think about it? Go ahead and check me out on my social media. I have Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and my anime list, and all of that information is listed below in the description box. And thanks for checking out this edition of Afterwards. Look forward to more in the future. Thanks again for checking out my channel. I'll see you guys real soon. Bye. Review or talk about things, mostly TV shows, after I've completed them.
Wherever you are, that's where I am.
I hate Siri. It's a beautiful and it's a wonderful.
My web search turns something up for is the one for the relationship between here and Victor. It's a beautiful. Have a look.
don't even know where I was talking about.